Comedians are in trouble. Ranveer Allahbadia, also known as Beer Biceps, and Samay Raina of India's Got Latent triggered outrage over the latter's joke on the comedy show. In the latest episode, Beer Biceps asked a contestant a question on having sex with parents, triggering laughter and applause from fellow judges, creators and the audience. The National Human Rights Commission has taken cognizance and reported him to YouTube. Ranveer has apologized amid the mounting heat, claiming comedy isn't his forte and he had no intention to disrespect family with his joke. The obscene question also drew criticism from Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. The Chief Minister condemned the derogatory remarks and said action should be taken against those who violate the freedom of speech. Mumbai cops have launched an inquiry visiting Samay Raina's latent studio in Khar amid wide outrage over the joke. 3 complaints have been filed against the popular YouTuber's joke. In Maharashtra, netizens are up in arms demanding stricter action.
My comment wasn't just inappropriate, it wasn't even funny. Comedy is not my forte. I'm just here to say sorry. Many of you asked if this is how I wish to use my platform, and obviously this is not how I wish to use it. I'm not going to give any context or justification or reasoning behind whatever happened. I'm just here for an apology. I personally had a lapse in judgment. It wasn't cool on my part. The podcast is watched by people of all ages. Don't want to be the kind of person that takes that responsibility lightly, and family is the last thing that I would ever disrespect. Need to use this platform better. That's been my...
People who don't value family, who don't value culture, who don't value faith, it's time to teach them a lesson. Our youngsters should be brought back to the good path. Their energy should be channelized for nation's well-being and common upliftment. I hope these kind of perversion will be checked. And please, let's file police complaints, court complaints, Twitter storms, or all the campaign, so that otherwise our youngsters will be spoiled by these ultra liberals and ultra feminazis.
ये जो शिकायत दर्ज की गई है मुंबई पुलिस कमिश्नर के सामने, जिसमें कि ऑनलाइन पोर्टल्स पर कुछ लोगों के द्वारा महिलाओं के खिलाफ काफ़ी अभद्र टिप्पणी की गई है, जिसके पीछे उनका साफ मोटिव है महिलाओं के बारे में ऑनलाइन पोर्टल्स पर गलत और अश्लील टिप्पणियां करके गलत तरीके से उसे रिप्रेजेंट करके पॉपुलैरिटी कमाई जाए और उस पॉपुलैरिटी के थ्रू उन्हें पैसे अर्निंग हो ऑनलाइन पोर्टल के माध्यम से, जो कि एक ऑफेंसिव पार्ट हो। इसको ध्यान में रखते हुए एक शिकायत दर्ज की गई है और ऐसे जितने भी पोर्टल्स हैं इनके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई करते हुए इसे प्रतिबंधित की जाए, ऐसी मांग की गई है। ये शिकायत जो है मुंबई पुलिस कमिश्नर के सामने, और इसके साथ ही साथ नई दिल्ली की जो राष्ट्रीय महिला आयोग की अध्यक्षा है, महाराष्ट्र राज्य की जो महिला आयोग की अध्यक्षा है, उनके सामने बात रखी गई है।
We have received a complaint that some content on a certain YouTube channel is inappropriate, abusive and derogatory, particularly to the women, minorities and several sections of the society. We have taken cognizance under Section 12 of the PHR Act and issued necessary directions to YouTube as well as Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology to take appropriate action. Not only removal of the content, we have asked them to approach concerned police authorities where the shooting held for this program, so the police authorities can also take appropriate action against these kind of perpetrators.
मुझे भी इसकी जानकारी मिली है, मैंने अभी तक उसको फर्स्ट टाइम देखा नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत भद्दे तरीके से उन चीज़ों को कहा गया है, प्रेजेंट किया गया है, ऐसा मुझे भी पता चला है, जो बिल्कुल गलत है। फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच सभी को है, लेकिन हमारी फ्रीडम वहाँ समाप्त हो जाती है जब हम किसी और के फ्रीडम पर इंक्रोच करते हैं, और इस प्रकार का इंक्रोच ठीक नहीं है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अभिव्यक्ति इसकी भी कोई मर्यादाएं है। हमारे समाज में हमने अश्लीलता के भी कुछ नियम तैयार किए हैं, अगर उनको कोई पार करता है तो बहुत गलत बात है। अगर ऐसी कोई बात होती है तो उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई।
इस धरा पर भगवान का साक्षात स्वरूप यदि कोई होगा तो वे स्वयं अपने माता पिता है, अपने माँ बाप है, और यही सोच हर व्यक्ति विशेष की, चाहे वो किसी भी पंथ का हो, धर्म का हो, संप्रदाय का हो, उसकी होती है। पर पैसे कमाने के चक्कर में किसी यूट्यूबर ने अपने माता पिता के प्रति अश्लील वाणी का, अभद्र शब्दों का, केवल शब्दों का नहीं, नीचतम विचारों का प्रदर्शन किया है। क्या हो गया उसको? इतना तो सोचा होता कि दूसरे के छोड़ो, तुम्हारे अपने माँ बाप को क्या लगेगा।
बहुत शॉकिंग है वो वीडियो, और मुझे लगता है चाहे महिला हो या पुरुष, इस प्रकार के भद्दे मजाक सोसाइटी इसको कभी भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं करती। कहीं ना कहीं दिखाता है कि किस तरह से ये मॉरली डाउन जा रहा है जो आज का जो युवा है, और इस तरह के भद्दे मजाक मुझे लगता है बाकियों को भी असर करते हैं, चाहे वो स्टैंड अप कॉमेडी हो या कुछ हो। एक हद तक ठीक लगता है, इतने गंदे मजाक ठीक नहीं लगते। मैंने अभी वो NCW चेयरपर्सन को वो वीडियो फॉरवर्ड किया है कि उस पर एक्शन लिया जाए।
रणवीर अलाहाबादिया पर FIR रजिस्टर हुई है, जिस तरह से उन्होंने अभद्र टिप्पणी की है। क्या आप कहेंगे, यूट्यूबर थे, काफी ज्यादा लोकप्रिय माने जाते थे, और इस तरह की टिप्पणी करना?
देखो, हमारे देश की संस्कृति को कोई भी खराब करना चाहे, कितना भी बड़ा आदमी हो, उसको माफ नहीं किया जाता, एकदम क्लियर है। और रहा दूसरा इशू की केंद्र सरकार, इनके तरफ ब्रॉडकास्टिंग डिपार्टमेंट है, उनका कंट्रोल ये सब चीजों पे होना चाहिए।
I just checked my phone and I saw his name trending, and one wondered why this is happening. And when I found out, I had no time to actually listen to the audio as we were, in middle of the crowd. It was much later that I couldn't even have courage to listen to what he said. All I feel is very sad that these people are highly, highly impactful. They have such huge impact amongst youth. And honestly, when I used to watch his podcasts, but people, as it is said, you speak what you think. This cannot be a casual remark, even if it is a wild comedy show that you're part of. And this has been going on for quite some time. Let me be very, very frank. I think since Ranveer is very popular, that is the reason, one of the reasons why people have been talking about this show. But if you watch other episodes also, they're as filthy, as dirty, as pervert as one cannot even imagine to be.
Divyesh Singh getting in more details on that story. Divyesh, since the kind of outrage that we've seen, and rightfully so, Alhabadia has come out and put out an apology. But the fact of the matter is that everybody is saying that this is, this is wrong, and this is something that tantamounts to breaking the law. You've stretched it too far, and there will be action, including the National Human Rights Commission.
Well, Sneha, you rightly pointed out that Ranveer Allahbadia has put out an apology, but that apology doesn't help in this situation, because the words uttered, the statement uttered by him was highly objectionable, it was vulgar, and it was not in good taste. And that is why these complaints have been made, multiple complaints have been made against Samay Raina and Ranveer Allahbadia and organisers of the show named as India's Got Latent. A police team also went to the sets of India's Got Latent at Khar. They would question Samay Raina, and it is expected that a case will be booked under Information Technology Act and various other sections of BNS against Ranveer Allahbadia, Samay Raina and other organisers of this show. Meanwhile, the inquiry is still going on, and FIR is yet to be registered, but police officials have come out and said that an inquiry is going on right now, and it will be investigated, and an FIR could be registered later.
All right, Divyesh, FIR could be registered later. Meanwhile, the others, it's not just Ranveer Allahbadia, there are others also in this particular video that has since gone viral, who are, joking, who are laughing. These are creators as well. Talk to us a little about what they had said. The audience also, we had heard, were laughing when these comments were made. Divyesh.
Well, Sneha, if you see those remarks, it has been shared widely on social media, and there have been several people who've tagged Ranveer Allahbadia or National Commission for Women, National Human Rights Commission, alleging that action should be taken against Ranveer Allahbadia. Those statements are so vulgar, are so bad in nature as of now that it couldn't be uttered on national television. But this is a show which is watched by masses. and there is no censorship over it. It is watched by a lot number of people, and that is why these objections have been raised. Activists like Rahul Ishwar and advocate Ashish Rai, BJP leader Nirotpal Mrinal, who are a few people who already lodged complaints with the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, with the Khar police station, with the Mumbai police commissioner, requesting that immediate action should be taken against the organizers of this show, against Ranveer Allahbadia, who uttered these vulgar, objectionable comments, and Samay Raina, who's the organizer and host of this show, and other organizers also have been named. So as of now, he's under, there's a large outrage that has been going on over the web, over internet, over social media, where everyone is demanding that action should be taken against Ranveer Allahbadia, be it that he's come and apologized, but that doesn't help. He has uttered those comments, and those comments are in public domain, and that is why action should be taken against him. That is what has been requested, that is what has been demanded in the complaints to the Women's Commission, to the Human Rights Commission, to the Information and Broadcasting Ministry and Mumbai Police.
All right, Divyesh Singh getting in those details. I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Divyesh taking us through this entire matter and the manner in which trouble is only mounting for Ranveer Allahbadia and the others here.